Hello, my dear friends. Happy to be with you again this weekend, especially when we are celebrating the Sunday Mass and the following week. Jesus is very sharp. Jesus does not compromise. This is the teaching which we are getting on Sunday Gospel reading, my dear friends. He is saying, if your eyes are not good for the kingdom of God, just pluck them out. Or if your hand is very evil, that you cannot come to the kingdom of God or to heaven, then cut it off. If your feet are not going along with a good sense of life, then remove them. My dear friends, these are very hard words which we can hear from Jesus. This is Jesus who was very humble in heart, who is very gentle in his way of speaking. Now he is coming with these strong words. How can we understand, my dear friends? Can you understand? That Jesus, who is really very compassionate to everyone, he is saying that we have to cut the hands, we have to pluck out the eyes and all these things. When we really go into the gospel, especially in the Mark's gospel, we can really understand Jesus is going extraordinarily to his own way of life. He is repeatedly saying that the Son of Man has to suffer. The Son of Man has no other way than going through suffering. And he has to take up the cross and he has to die. He has to be mocked by the people. He has to be slapped by the people. He has to be removed from the society. So this is the way the Son of Man has to go. My dear friends, from this concept, when we want to understand Jesus, then it is very easy for us. Because his life he is going to give for many, for everyone who is coming to him. That means he is very radical with his own life. He is not trying to protect himself from the society, my dear friends. On the contrary, he is going to give himself completely as prey for everyone who is trying to take over from his life. From this Jesus we are hearing that the kingdom of God or heaven is more important than all these silly things which we are trying to do in this life. My dear friends, I can understand, although it is very difficult for us to understand. How can we just pluck out everything, pluck our eyes out, or we can cut the hands just, or we can remove the legs and so on. How is it possible? But at the same time, Jesus is trying to teach us that for us the heavenly life, for us the good life, for the honest life, that is more important than all petty things which we are doing in this world. He knows very well, my dear friends, these petty things cannot give us everlasting life. This can give maybe a partial happiness, maybe for timely help, but that will not be forever. We can understand in many countries like in India, bribing is very normal. We just take money and give because we want to get things done. We want to get things done in our own speed. That is why we say, okay, it is normal. We give money to others so that we do it. But if everyone is doing like this, my dear friends, then how can a society run? It is like many vehicles are going on the road. Nobody is willing to give way to someone. Then everybody is standing in the traffic jam. Nobody is able to move. And at the same time, everybody thinks that he has to come ahead. But interesting thing is, nobody is coming ahead, my dear friends. That is the thing. That means this world is full of evil and selfishness when everybody is going ahead for his own selfishness, then everybody will be standing in the traffic jam of this world. That is why Jesus is saying, no, stop all this nonsense. Stop all the evil things which you are trying to think and do. Just cut it off. Whatever is trying to pull you back from the heavenly life, pull you back from your own human life, then it is not good. My dear friends, Jesus is saying, it is better you go to heaven without one hand than with hands to the hell. Very important message, my dear friends. This is for everyone, whether somebody is a Christian or non-Christian, if somebody is a priest or non-priest, if somebody is a religious person or non-religious person, for everyone it is very important, my dear friends, because Jesus is speaking about the whole life, not only on this world, also the world which is waiting for us. This is a holy life which He is trying to ask us or demand from us, my dear friends, because He Himself is going through this life. That is a beautiful thing. My dear friends, it is not impossible for us. We can try, even today itself, to be honest, to do things rightly, to speak the truth, and we can also meet the consequences. So in that way, when we go ahead, then we will get energy from Jesus. Then we will also have energy from our own selves, that we have achieved life through the truthfulness, through correctness of life, my dear friends. I wish for you and for me that we change our life, that we go according to the truth, because the truth can alone win in the life, and this truth is for me, Jesus Christ alone. That means if we are living in truth, then we are living with Jesus Christ. With this sense, with this message, let us do or go ahead in the coming week, my dear friends. I wish you all the best from my heart, that we go ahead with goodness, so that Jesus and God will prevail and be present through us in this world. All the best. Have a nice weekend and a good week, my dear friends. Bye-bye.